Today we're looking at the SensorPush HTP.xw. This is a smart sensor that measures temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure. It's battery operated, which allows you to literally put it anywhere. So last year I was super paranoid about our water lines or pressure tank freezing during wintertime. I had a space heater in our well pit, but I also knew the last people that lived here during the winter would always leave and they'd winterize the whole water system. So when I saw this, I knew it was the perfect way to keep track of temperature without having to lift the lid each time and climb down there and try to get a temperature reading. Connecting the sensor to the app is super easy. You literally open up the app and hold the sensor above the picture on the app and it connects. You give it a name and you're ready to go. You can have multiple sensors connected and in different areas. So maybe in a basement crawl space to monitor humidity, or in a greenhouse to monitor the temperature. And I'm also going to place one in my chicken coop to see how low temps get out there. So they do have a few different options for sensors to choose from. I chose the HTP.xw because it is water resistant, and both my monitors will be outside in somewhat extreme conditions. For my well pit, I just placed the sensor directly on top of the pressure tank. I just used a piece of duct tape to secure it, being careful not to cover the sensor hole itself. So as for the Bluetooth range, it's approximately 325 feet line of sight. The sensor I have out in the chicken coop is approximately 190 feet away, and I have no problems at all monitoring the sensor from inside the house. For the well pit, on the other hand, since it being underground, I do have to actually go outside of the house and walk up closer to the well pit to get a reading.
All right, guys, if you do plan to use this on your well pit, I want to kind of show you about how close I have to get. And don't mind the wind. It's a windy one. So we're just kind of walking out here. You see well pit is down here. Last reading was at 8:56 a.m. And I've tested it before, and it's usually to this tree it will get a reading. And I just kind of pull down and refresh. But the well pit's right here behind the car. And you can see over there is where the well pit is, and this is about where I am from my house.
Okay, so let's go ahead and here open up the app. And you can see here I have the two different sensors connected. We have chicken coop up here at the top, and then we have well pit. But if we open up chicken coop right here, I just click on it, and you can see we have the temperatures and the relative humidity, how many samples, 40 samples, last time seen, battery voltage, and there's also something really neat you can do here. If you go up here and click on configure, I can go in and set a high limit, a low limit, and then alert me. So for instance, for the well pit, what I did, if I go back in here to well pit and go to configure, you can see I have a low limit of 32 degrees and an alert. Like I said, though, I am in the house, so it's not going to necessarily alert me. But if I go out there, it will download all the data, and I can go and see all the data and the temperature. So basically, my low has been 46, average is 46, and the max has been 46. So it's been sitting right around there for quite some time, and it's very, very humid in there. You can see minimum humidity 97%, maximum humidity is 98%. And I can set also for relative humidity high limit if you want to set it to, let's say, anything over 60% to notify you. Say this was in a crawl space, you could do that as well. We have calibration, barometric pressure, you can turn that on, set a high and low limit. The dew point, the same thing. And then we can also clear data or delete the data, and there's also an option to export the data down here at the bottom. I also did want to mention they have something called a G1 Wi-Fi Gateway, which allows you to monitor the sensor remotely from anywhere via the internet. They have a cloud service with no monthly fee, and you can monitor your sensor from anywhere. Having these sensors give me peace of mind and is a super convenient way to monitor temperature when it matters the most. I'll put a link in the description, and thanks for watching.